generally I spend most of my time at home, like, and I don't really think about lots of people reading it. And then occasionally someone like you will be like, oh, lots of people read it. I'm like, that's right, they do. And it's very overwhelming.
So what does it feel like for you to have created something like Lore Olympus that I'm sure felt like a very personal project, and to have had it blow up to being a comic that, you know, hundreds of millions of people have read?
I think it's something that definitely comes in waves because generally I spend most of my time at home, like, and I don't really think about lots of people reading it. And then occasionally someone like you will be like, oh, lots of people read it. I'm like, that's right, they do. And it's very overwhelming, but very exciting. And it's, it honestly feels like, not to get all cheesy, but it feels like such a gift, you know what I mean? Like, because it's such a good opportunity to have that not everyone gets, and I feel very, very privileged. Like, making comics is one of the top 5 jobs in the world.
Absolutely.
Right? I think
absolutely.
So. Yeah.
It sounds cool.
It's one of those.
Definitely. I think it's one of those jobs as well where you don't really realize you can do it as a job.
Yes.
Which I'm sure is even more so in your case, where you made something, uploaded it, and then it was like, oh, this is my job now.
It's one of those careers that's very like, I do not know. Like, there's no like streamlined way to get there, so you kind of need a bit of a, you know, you need to find different methods to get there and to get people to see you and your work. Yeah.
And something that's really cool, I think, about Lore Olympus, and part of the reason why it's been so successful on Webtoon, is Webtoon has a scrolling format, which is very different to reading like a standard, you know, comic book that you'd buy in a shop. So what was it about that Webtoon scrolling format that worked so well for Lore Olympus?
I think, like, when I first came upon Webtoon, I was like, this interface is so clean and tidy. So that was really cool. I was like, this looks slick. But in terms of like visual storytelling, I think it really lends itself to the element of surprise.
Yes.
Which I know sounds silly, but it's very easy. Like, I don't know, if you open your standard comic book, and obviously I love traditional comic books as well. This isn't a versus conversation. But, you know, you can see everything when you open it.
Yeah.
But with the scrolling, like, you don't know what you're going to get. Mm-hmm. It could be anything.
Yeah, it's a different version of the page turn. In comics, we talk a lot, you got to have that page turn. But like you said, somebody can open it. With Webtoon, you can't just scroll through and randomly find the surprise. You're going to be scrolling for a long time.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is there's like a good usability element to it as well. So if you have, you know, some sort of learning disability, it's got, or like English perhaps isn't your first language, it's quite comprehensive and easy to look at. Like, the visual hierarchy is very it's very apparent, and you know where to look. So, and it's also very spacious, so that helps.
You know, we're at Comic-Con, so before we go, I'll ask, have you gotten to see any, not necessarily here, but just in general, I see online a lot of Lore Olympus cosplays and stuff like that. What's it like to see people dress up as your characters?
Oh, that's wild. Yeah. Oh, I love that. No, it's great. I haven't seen any this weekend, but I think that I might. There's still time.
Yeah, I think there's still time.
A lot of places to go.
There's a lot of San Diego to go. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on Lore Olympus, and we can't wait for the adaptation.
Thank you. It's been so nice to be here. Thank you for having me.